And so what I really had to heal from was other people around me um, that I walked away from in addition to him.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you, since that time, what are some of the most memorable experiences you've had on your travels?
Ooh, I have many. I was just thinking about this the other day. Um, I really love animals.
Oh,
Not to necessarily be in my house, but
okay.
going to safari in Kenya and Tanzania was probably one of the best trips I've taken. Um, but it's funny, there's been this thing on TikTok, and I was actually going to make a TikTok about this not too long ago. There's been this thing, if you've seen it, would you run from the bear or the man? Right? I am glamping in Tanzania, and you hear the lions, right? You've seen them. Now you
Hmm.
hear them, right? They're literally right outside your camp, but I don't want to call them poachers because they're hired at that point. They used to be poachers. They're hired to protect you from the animals, but they literally you can't go outside at night. And I wasn't afraid of the animals, but the night before I was leaving, when I came back, I noticed that the thing that I had, the only source you had to call the front desk for help, my
Hmm.
bullhorn was broke. A lot of things that was safety, supposed to be safety for me, was somehow impaired. I became afraid of the man and not the bear. But it wouldn't stop me from glamping because people, I've been in some funny situations. But the safari, I recently went to Mauritius, and I came as close to another safari as I've gotten since Africa. And then the giraffes, like just my love. A lot of people are like, oh, they doing it for the Instagram. No, I love the animals. There's such an amazing they're amazing creatures and how human they are. And it's interesting if you've ever been on a safari, how they are able to be out there amongst the animals because they've learned how the animals function. And so you don't need a gun. They carry one for your safety in case you act up. But I'll never forget, an elephant got right next to and he was a teenage boy
Hmm.
elephant, and he was trying to like threaten us, like get away from our camp. And you know me, I was looking at the driver like, why are we not driving? And he was like, no, just sit still, because he on my side. And so when I saw, he just looked so innocent, though he just so fake threatening. And other people be like, "Girl, that don't sound like a good story." When I tell you I would do it all over again, I would do it all over again. And things worked out exactly like he said. He was like, "Just sit still," and he was like, "He will back off if we just don't move." And eventually, he was like, "If we start pulling off, he'll
Mhm.
chase. But if we eventually just start backing off, he sees us as another big elephant." He sees us as another big animal. If we back off, he feels like he won. Girl,
Mhm.
that don't sound like every man. But yeah, the safari was probably one of my favorites. That I was like, I need to go. I want to go during the Great Migration. I went
Mhm.
after last time, which I still got to see everything except the rhino. But it's all an experience.